G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's psychic cowgirl, coming at you from Sunday Creek, Victoria, Australia today. Really rapt to be here. I can't believe a week has flown past and we're back to, the next week. So I hope everyone's doing okay with the current situation. Over here, restrictions have started to ease. So, everything, I suppose, is experimental at this stage. But with a bit of luck, we'll be up and running sooner rather than later. So fingers crossed, and that's the hope. And I'm really sending out a lot of love to all of you that are going through it in other parts of the world, because I know there's certainly been a challenge. And for many, there's a lot of challenges happening being in lockdown and being at home. I did want to share with you, I've got a book here, and many of you will know or have heard of Louise Hay, and I often bring her work into my show and when we do sessions. And the affirmation side, we were chatting about this morning on my show about how we can overcome adversity and the feelings of, with this isolation, there's a lot of things coming up for us. So I thought I'm just going to read out. I was really drawn to do this. I haven't done this before on my show, but you know what? I really felt inclined to want to share. So I'm just going to read this out. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Change is the natural law of my life. I welcome change. I am willing to change. I choose to change my thinking. I choose to change the words that I use. I move from the old to the new with ease and joy. It's easier for me to forgive than I thought. That's a great aspect to work on. And forgiving makes me feel free and light. It is with joy that I learn to love myself more and more. The resentment I release, the more love I have to express, the more resentment I release. I am learning to choose to make today a pleasure to experience, and all is well in my world. Now, this is just an excerpt from her book, Louise's book, You Can Heal Your Life. I really feel it's relevant right now because we have been a bit out of sorts, and affirmations are a great way to just empower yourself to get back on track for some of us. We were chatting this morning about the homeschooling, and, it's not only parents, it's kids. We're all going through this big change, and, it's something that really is a hard one to navigate. So I feel that all the tools we can bring to the table to help, and I am one for empowering and helping everyone as much as I can. You can contact me on Australia's Psychic Cowgirl via Facebook or Instagram is my main two. And I do offer readings. And for those that maybe, just want a bit of insight, I do email readings, which I think US are around $28 US, where I record them and send them via email. So for those, maybe if you want a bit of clarity, that's a great way to do it. And, it's not at much cost. So I just thought I'd add that in. Know that I'm here to support you because, there's many of us here, and all of us that do the shows are here to help you on your journey. And, when things are a little bit uncertain and unsure and we do feel out of whack, which we all relate to because we all go through that, sometimes it's nice to just have that reassurance on what's happening around you and who's around you in spirit too. All right, I'm going to go on to Bella, my first caller from New Orleans in Louisiana. Bella, how are you?
Yes, I'm here.
How you going?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit faint, but I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Cool. All right, would you like me to focus on something specific today for you?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any area that you want me to focus on, or just generally pick up what needs to be picked up around you?
Your phone is breaking up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's a little bit of a sketchy line, but I tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and read what I'm picking up around you, and then we'll see if we can navigate the line. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Can I ask? I've got a mail coming through in spirit for you. So is Dad in spirit? Can I ask? So I just want to go to. It's like he's stepping in for you.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Is there a father in spirit for you? Because I'm getting a mail around you that's in spirit coming through with the guidance for you.
I have a person that I'm dating that he and I are not on the best pages, and it's been unsettling and not peaceful, to say the least.
Okay. Yep. Can I say that a lot of people are finding that at the moment with the current energy, we're getting shown things that aren't necessarily for our highest good. I do want to say you've had concerns around this partnership, so this is not a total surprise, but I do want to say that things have been shown to give you signs on the direction of it, and I do see change around this. Can I ask, is it you that always puts in all the effort? Because I feel like this relationship is very one-sided.
It is. It's funny that you should say that. It is. It is one-sided. So, he's more of a narcissist than anything.
Yeah. So you're being shown what doesn't serve you, and many people are. And this is an amazing message because many that are listening to this will relate. You're being shown that he's not the one for you. And I know, as hard as that sounds, and sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but sometimes it's what we need to acknowledge and accept that it's time to move on. And I do want to say, with the connection to spirit coming through to me, is showing me that there's a lot of really great things for you, but we need to let this side of it go for that to come in. And I'm also shown through spirit there's money coming to you. So I'm not sure whether you're aware of what this is, but it's like there's something around money coming in as it needs to, and there's a little bit around it not happening at the moment because of this person in your life.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about?
I had seen that. I read that somewhere. I can't remember exactly where I read it, and it's pretty much nail on the head of what you're saying, that once you remove yourself from that person, blessings would flow.
Absolutely. And I see a lot of blessings, and I did pull a few cards for you prior to coming onto the show today because I thought, okay, sometimes I'll just be drawn or spirit will show me, use the cards. And there's 2 money cards in here like that, were right beside each other. So it's like financial success, the abundance around you. And so it's definitely part of your big picture. But as Spirit's showing me now, we need to clean up all that isn't serving you. And it will be the case of once you make that call, things will start to come along. I do want to say also in this, there's something around an opportunity around what you're doing for work as well.
Okay.
Okay. And movement around you. So have you been considering relocating or moving? What's the movement in regard to?
I'm in the process of starting a new business, transitioning out of healthcare and into a business consulting firm. And it's been kind of like a slow process, especially with the pandemic. So that's what I've been trying to do, and move from where I'm living at now into a better home for myself and my children.
Yeah, so that will be happening. And there is also, it was funny with one of the cards about love and blessings. So there will be someone else that's going to step in for you. So it's almost like when you feel in doubt around making the call on the current relationship, know that there will be somebody stepping in. But I do see there's movement around, and it's like once you make this call, the opportunities will come in thick and fast. So the relocation will be, you're going to be offered somewhere that's a lot more ideal than where you are now. And I feel like I'm in an area that's easy to travel around. I love your idea with the business. That makes total sense in the money coming in. And I do want to say that looking at it around the pandemic at the moment, what you've got to offer will be grabbed up. Like it's like that will be needed coming through this. So I feel like it's a great business idea. Stick with it. Also look at how you can promote that in a way that's different to others. So what is it that makes you unique? Because you are quite unique and you've got great experience. And I want to go back to things that you've studied in the past are going to be quite helpful moving forward for you.
Okay.
Okay. So with that business, Spirit is showing me there's something around, are you questioning what you're going to call it, the business name, or there's something you're weighing up at the moment about some kind of slogan or something for the business?
It's my name, SLS Business Consulting.
Yeah. So have you worked your tagline in? Because there's something around, I need to know what that is, because sometimes, letters and things, people don't immediately capture what it's about. So I just want you to delve into that tagline. So what are you doing differently within that field that you can put underneath? Like it's a little bit like I'm Tonia Reeves, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, and then I'll have that slogan of, down to earth medium because I'm very country. So I just feel like we want to embrace your uniqueness in that tagline, and that's what's going to nail people coming to you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see success around that, definitely. Now, I am running out of time, so I'm going to have to wrap up, but stick with that and get rid of the narcissist. It's time to, you're done there, and you deep down you know that, but I'm just confirming it for you.
Thank you. That was confirmation. That's what I needed to hear after 3 years. Thank you very much. Right. You've been very helpful. Thank you. I needed that confirmation. Bella.
Yeah, connect with me on Facebook, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl. I'd love to hear. Thank you. All right. See you, everybody. Same time, same place next week. Tonia Reeves, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl. Woohoo!